All right.
Okay, we got the thumbs up. We're going to count this round down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Tris. Up on top, we've got SV from the UK versus Cobalt. Seed 7 versus seed 26. Now on the bottom, we've got Dog versus Xeno.
Again.
Seed 10 versus seed 23.
Yeah, as just hinted at a little bit earlier, Dog, of course, a former champion during the online era of CTWC. You can see a little bit of a complication at the start of the build right here for Dog, just trying to burn through here.
Nice
Again,
dirty setup.
Yeah.
Oh, but had to cover the well.
Yeah, and again, they are getting the same pieces, so Xeno obviously handling the start of that a little bit more cleanly. Boom, Tetris for Xeno. So this is going to be nice for Xeno, going to be starting a little bit ahead, but of course it's still very early. A lot can change. But you can see all 4 players there have the rolling gloves on to help them glide their fingers across the bottom of the controller.
Yeah, all 4 of them. Just Dog having a different color glove, but other than that.
And it's one of the things to mention, obviously rolling has changed the way that we've all been playing Classic Tetris, but again, it's not it's a difficult technique. You have to practice it, you have to learn it, you have to put in a lot of work to learn this.
Yeah, all these players have invested skill into that technique to be able to roll their fingers on the bottom of the controller and smash the contact under the D-pad into their other thumb, and it does take a lot of practice and a lot of time.
And you can see a lot of different techniques too. Some players play with the controller upside down, so literally left is right and right is left, like you see Xeno doing over there on his screen.
Nice spin by SV up there, keeping the play field neat.
But again, Dog starting a little behind here. You can see down, actually only by less than 1 Tetris right now, thanks to that little start, the little complicated start, but he's doing fine right now, ready for another Tetris. Meanwhile, a beautiful tuck right there from SV going up against Cobalt, and Cobalt trying to set up that Tetris. He has the Tetris ready to go on the right side, now just waiting for the long bar.
And boom, Tetris for Cobalt. Yeah, I noticed that Dog in qualifying, even though Dog got less backs out than Andy, Dog had a lot of interesting strategies. Actually mullining and playing up to where the super kill screen would have been. It was on standard carts, so there wasn't actually a super kill screen, but playing with kill screen speeds, probably to get prepared for this exact situation, matches.
I mean, it's interesting. We have the super kill screen, and obviously we've only had 1 this weekend so far, but for these players right here who are advancing in the rounds, you've got to imagine that you're going to get there.
It's going to be a factor.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
It might figure into players' strategies, and they might have prepared for it. So we'll see how that unfolds here.
And, I've been seeing SV's been playing very aggressively here, trying to be as efficient with those Tetrises as possible. And you can see that reflected in the 84% Tetris rate so far here at 80 lines.
Yeah, meanwhile on bottom, Xeno versus Dog, just neck and neck all the way here.
And again, just as a reminder to everybody, there is a lot of Tetris going on all around this venue over here. You can watch the silver bracket on Classic Tetris 3. And of course, Classic Tetris 2 has the rest of the gold round going as well.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, just Dog and Xeno are very evenly matched here. At around 90 lines now. First speed transition will be coming soon.
I mean, if you look at the scores right now, all the players really not that separated right now. The lowest we have is 413, highest is 493. So they're all within 100,000 points of each other.
Yeah, this is going to be a monster transition score for SV. 516 now, just past 100 lines.
Still at that 84%
yeah, 84%.
Tetris rate. Wow.
Extremely efficient. That's what you need to do here in this new era. Efficiency is going to count for a lot. You still want to get as many safe points as you can before the speed increases.
And like I said, I've seen some super aggressive play from SV. As you can see how high he's building that stack up there. He's had a few opportunities for some nice clean burns, but he has opted away from those to keep the Tetris rate as high as possible. And he's at 86% Tetris rate now.
Yeah, super strong. 600,000 points, not even at transition yet.
And you know, I'm sitting here talking about SV all the time, and then I look down at Xeno, and he's got an 85%
Yeah, Xeno's
Tetris
got a
rate
great
as
Tetris
well.
rate as well. Not far behind at all. Now up to a 2 Tetris lead versus Dog.
Again, just absolute incredible efficiency. But again, thanks to the rolling technique, you don't have to make a lot of concessions. DAS, you know, to maintain the DAS between pieces, a lot of times you had to make different choices. Hyper tapping, of course, started opening that up, and now rolling has just really just kind of burst the dam wide open at this point. That a lot of these players at level 19 speeds, at transition speeds, can play it like almost like modern Tetris, that you know you can just get the pieces over to the side.
Right, wow. So SV, 700,000 already. All 4 players now at level 19 speeds.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Needs
Xeno
that long
got
bar.
some traffic
Where's
on the
long
board.
bar? There it is. Okay, boom. Tetris for Dog.
Yeah, Dog having to play up super high there, and Xeno having to do some burns now.
But you see how
And that's going to
calm-
allow Dog to catch up and actually is in the lead now by a Tetris.
Yeah, but you see how calm Dog playing right there, even when it was that really scary situation for him. Looking for the S piece so he can get the cleaner burn over there on the left side. Has himself a Tetris ready to go. And boom, Tetris for Dog. And now he's starting to build a much bigger lead, an 80,000 point lead now.
Yeah, and up on top, SV maintaining the aggression and this huge lead now, ahead by 5 Tetrises. Cobalt's going to need to step it up.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, even with that one little burn sequence, that survival sequence that Dog had to get, he is now actually in the lead here with the 76% Tetris rate.
Okay, SV with some holds in the stack, now having to clean up a bit. This is Cobalt's chance to catch up and reduce the deficit.
All right. SV's opened up, and boom, Tetris for SV. Looking good.
Yeah, SV cleaned that up real fast and is ready to score again here.
Has the Tetris all set up, ready to go. And in that time, Cobalt hasn't managed to catch up just yet. He's still doing a dig himself. He's going to open up the board right there. He's at a neutral board.
Meanwhile, on the bottom, Dog unleashed now has 928,000 points over a Tetris lead versus Xeno.
All these burns from Dog clearing out that small little hole over there in the middle of the playfield.
SV about to max. And boom, Tetris for SV. That'll be a max. That's the first time I ever used cowbell, by the way.
In your life?
In my life. No, that one's for Dog.
Oh boy, look at this. SV has
Wow.
line bar came just in time.
Super
and is he gonna try to
aggressive.
go for another dirty Tetris?
Well, kill screen's coming, so we'll see how that pans out. 224 lines. It's set up for another dirty. Boom, Tetris for SV.
And you can see right there 2 lines right now. SV is gonna get to the kill screen. So the next long bar is gonna get him to transition. There it
Takes a
is.
triple. It takes 2 triples to safely enter the first kill screen here. Now at level 30.
And again, you know, for those of you newer to CTWC, this used to be the kill screen. This is where most matches
Xeno
were
in
end.
trouble. Isn't going to be able to burn that down. That left side is impossible, and it's going to top out. Dog is going to take the first round. There on the bottom.
and a
But on top, we're still going. SV tops out at 1139. So Cobalt.
Can he make the chase down here? He gets a single.
Needs to stay alive, but isn't able to do it. And, man.
Just behind right there by 72,000 points. 2 kill screen plays right there, but of course SV getting to level 30 as well as Dog.
Yeah, Quadro max here, Quadro kill screens, so very competitive here. 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
So starting off again here.
SV taking the first round up on top, and Dog taking the first round on the bottom match down there.
Yep, just a 1-game lead right now for SV and Dog. Dog, once again, starting a little bit high up, but that's because you can see both players with this 17-piece drought. But there it is, the long bar for both of them.
Drought
Boom.
to start off.
Yep.
And when you first start a game, I mean, you just immediately want to start getting those Tetrises as fast as possible. So, you know, players often stack up high just to keep efficiency.
You see right there, Xeno was able to get back-to-back Tetrises right there. Dog had to do a little bit of a burn with these pieces. And so now this little bit of drought here.
Another drought, yeah.
But 2 back-to-back. But that's only going to be a triple for Dog. So Xeno going to start with a slight little lead here. But plenty of time for Dog to catch up. And like I said, former champion right now. You know this guy is going to be able to survive almost all of these situations.
Yeah, former 2-time champion at that.
It's true.
Tetris or Cobalt. Close
Beautiful.
game early on.
Love seeing those last-second adjustments. You saw Dog right there with that micro adjustment just to set up for the next piece coming. You only have a very brief time to see the next piece because the next only comes in there right when your piece drops into the screen. So a lot of times when you see people react to that, it is just pure instant reaction. And want to give a shout out to K9 watching Tetris right now on the stream. $321 on Matcherino and says, "Go Dog, go!"
Awesome, right? K9 watching
K9
Tetris.
cheering for Dog.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess
makes
that would be a
sense.
dog watching Tetris, wouldn't it? So thanks to contributing to the Matcherino and rewarding our players for their awesome efforts and keeping the excitement rewarding here.
And don't forget, if you are entertained as well and are just enjoying watching this high-level action, please consider donating to the Matcherino as well. Oh. And again, Dog with a little, SV with a little clean over here.
Yeah, SV up to a 2 Tetris lead. Wow, playing super aggressive.
Yeah, this has been his MO the entire time. He's the first game he played very, very aggressive.
Yeah, not even afraid of being double long bar dependent there, just going for it.
Yeah, well now unfortunately he is J piece dependent. That I bar is gonna take its place, and there it is.
Gets
opened
clean
up.
pretty fast, and yeah, still maintaining that 2 Tetris lead.
Yeah, and yeah, despite all that, he still has the lead because as you can see right now, Cobalt's still trying to do some cleaning himself over here. Oh, just need either a T or the S piece. Finally got the T piece, was able to get into that middle column right there. So Cobalt now with a much cleaner screen ready. Tetris ready again, and there it is. Boom! Tetris for Cobalt.
Meanwhile, on the bottom, scores are neck and neck, but Xeno was up to a lead for a while there and had to deal with some burns and Aspire in the middle.
But again, looking at all 4 of these players over here, we saw how close round 1 was, even though it's not all 4 against each other.
Yeah.
But we're seeing it,
They're
same thing
right,
here.
Yeah, they're right with each other.
All of them at about 70%, 65% to 75% basically range of Tetris rates, which again is absolutely insane to see.
Xeno playing up high, waiting for that long bar, getting droughted. He's gonna have to take burns off the top, gets a long bar, boom, Tetris for Xeno.
Yeah, Dog here with a little bit of a mess over there on the left side. Has got to clear out. That T-piece is going to help. But as you can see right there, he's trying to clear out columns 9 and 10. Those are the problem areas right there. And he's going to get it cleaned out here. Nice placement of that L piece to make sure he had space for the O piece. And now back to a clean board. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Yeah, even with those burns, just one Tetris behind. Like exactly one Tetris behind. Now 0 points between them. That's as neck and neck as you can get.
Xeno with a very, very clean board. Has that beautiful tuck set up. Gonna have to set up another tuck, but gonna go for a Tetris right there first. And there it is. And now just needs to find a way to fill out column 9. Doesn't use the eyepiece to clear it out. That was interesting.
SV up to what was the 2 Tetris lead. Cobalt battling back just a bit, but yeah, SV just super aggressive, keeping the stack high into transition. Wow, having to cover up the right side right after transition is super gutsy, but manages to open up the well.
Still
and
no.
boom, Tetris for SV.
You saw right there, he had the opportunity for like a triple burn, and he just didn't go for it.
Right, that's the aggressive move, just completely unhinged. Love to see it when it works out.
Yeah, and so after this transition here, he's still at a 75% Tetris rate.
Yeah, making it look easy, but that is dangerous. Normally, you don't want to have the stack that high in your transition. Had a VIT set up, but burned off the top.
All right, there we go. Boom, Tetris for SV, maintaining that 74%. And you know, his opponent Cobalt right now at 62%, which is a great rate. But he's still behind by a few Tetrises now.
Yeah, it's just SV's aggression. It's just insurmountable.
Unfortunate little staircase setup here for Dog. It's never fun to have those kind of staircases set up. Beautiful burn right there. And now perfect timing on that J piece.
Piece dependent. He's got to turn the board into a bit of a mess. Can Xeno survive this? Oh man, that's going to spiral out of control. And Xeno tops out 653. Dog takes the second round.
Yep, on this first station over here, Dog, so far the only player who hasn't had a legit top out, has just been able to stay ahead of Xeno. But you can see on the top over there right now, SV and Cobalt still going at it here.
Yeah, SV up to a huge lead now, 142,000 points, almost 5 Tetrises ahead, and SV banging down another one. Cobalt has a lot of work to do.
Again, you see those little last-second adjustments a lot of times the players make. You see where they intend to put the piece, and then they see the next, and what's in the next makes them at the very last second make a decision change. And it's always so impressive to see how fast they can react to that.
As you said, Cobalt is having a great run. I mean, 65% Tetris rate. Under normal circumstances, this would just be a winning run, but SV's aggression is making the difference here.
Yep.
Max out. Second use of my cowbell in my life. I need more cowbell.
We're gonna keep count of this this weekend here.
And Cobalt about to make me use the cowbell again. Boom, Tetris for Cobalt.
Yeah,
Couple more for Max.
953.
Okay, SV about to hit kill screen. Couple of Tetrises away.
Just 6 lines, yeah. And look at this. Look how aggressive he's
aggressive,
playing.
yeah. Not burning down for safety.
Yeah, now would be the time to burn down unless he's confident.
No more lines to give.
Boom,
takes that double.
And yeah, again, no fear at all. Look at this.
Cobalt Max. And Cobalt getting close to kill screen as well. SV just completely confident with movement.
Yeah, the confidence that he has to play at this kill screen speed, at the thrill screen.
Yeah, SV 3 Tetrises ahead at this speed. Cobalt's gonna hit kill screen with that triple. So we'll see how this plays. Okay,
yeah.
SV has
The
a bit of,
RNG.
oh man, Cobalt hanging long bars left and right and cannot survive that. SV's gonna take that round. Now 2 up over Cobalt. So yeah, now both Cobalt and Xeno fighting for their tournament life here. SV and Dog on the verge of advancing. 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
I also watching a little bit on Classic Tetris 2 stream and saw an actual full clear board.
Oh, nice.
Obviously doesn't give you any extra points, but still.
Yeah,
fun to
it's
get.
a nice flex and it's, you know, interesting to see.
Starting out with a drought right away for the players on the bottom right there. You saw almost 20-piece drought. Obviously early on, that's not going to be much of a problem.
So yeah, let's see if SV keeps up the aggression with this, you know, huge round lead here against Cobalt.
Oh, wow. Perfect pieces right. That T and then the 2 O pieces were perfect right there for SV to create that overhang and fill it up nicely.
Cobalt with a little bit of cleanup to do, not much. Gets that Tetris. Boom, Tetris or Cobalt. We are neck and neck early on. Xeno playing way up high. Dog out to an early lead.
See Xeno trying to clean. There it is. There's that long bar for Xeno. Boom, Tetris for Xeno. Dog starting off with an 83% Tetris rate. But again, SV with 86. Cobalt with an 80% Tetris rate to start. Of course, it's early, so it's always not easy to start with a high Tetris rate. But can you keep it up?
SV covering up the well, but smartly just setting up delayed burns to open it back up, playing into the play style, the aggressive play style that we've been seeing all match.
You saw some situations
neck
there.
And neck, 0-point differential.
Boom, Tetris for SV. Tetris ready for Cobalt as well. And boom, Tetris for Cobalt.
Yeah, equal score.
Oh, look at this line drought right here for both of the players on the bottom side.
Yeah. Yeah,
Back
also
to
really
backs.
close. All the games here are just so close. Okay, SV now with a lot of holes in the stack. Let's see if SV can maintain the aggression through it. Wow, just those solves are making a huge difference, allowing SV to maintain that aggression.
But again, you can see all players basically playing at the same pace here. All of them about 60 lines at this point. Only Xeno playing slightly faster than everybody else. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Forced to put that O piece right in the middle of there, creating a little bit of that overhang. But look at that. Look at those pieces right there for Xeno. Beautiful stuff right there. Going to be able to fill that board out nicely.
Yeah, Xeno's going to be able to capture a lead here with Dog having to take some burns. Split double there, but still efficient. Opens it up pretty fast. Xeno now up to a Tetris lead. Dog clean again. And now up on top, SV with some burns having to be done. This is Cobalt's chance to gain a lead. Is Tetris ready? And boom, Tetris for Cobalt.
Dude, SV, he was trying to decide whether he wanted to go for the dirty Tetris or not.
Gets the
And
dirty Tetris.
Yeah, but unfortunately there was that eye bar that he hung over there on the side. But again, for rollers, that's survivable. That's not as bad of a problem.
Yeah.
Before you would see a little bit of a hang like that, and it's just like you could feel your heart sink. But again, he's playing so aggressive. He's had some. Oh.
Okay, SV in trouble. Is going to actually have to work for this dig to survive.
Yeah, the aggression finally maybe
that
coming
left
back.
side's going to be a problem. Can SV roll something over to the left? There's a long bar, gets
a
it. Takes a triple. That's going to help a lot. And another split triple. SV just getting that long bar over to the left was key. Looks to be able to survive this.
Right, and remember, keep in mind that when you want to get the long bar over there, even with rolling, your timing on when to start rolling when the piece appears is so crucial. And these players are so consistent at getting it at almost just the perfect timing every single time.
Yeah, so it's not even just about aggression and scoring. You need to be able to survive death-defying situations. SV pulling it off there.
Oh, SV is now dirty Tetris ready. And again, the way he plays is just so aggressive.
So aggressive, just even after that close call, just maintaining it.
Wow, see, he had an opportunity for another burn. And instead, it looks like he's trying to set himself up another dirty Tetris.
But Cobalt actually getting a lead out of this, so
yeah, unfortunately
maintaining it for the first time.
Unfortunately for SV, getting a little bit of an OP spam right there, which was a problem. And now finally going from some burning, not being too aggressive, and it's going to work out there. Boom, Tetris for SV. However, we talked about how good his Tetris rate has been this whole time. You can see right now 53% for SV, so you can see how this cleanup has been affecting him.
Now on the bottoms, hitting transition is actually up to a pretty big lead, over 100,000 points versus Dog. All 4 players now at level 19 speeds.
Yep. And Xeno having to do a little bit of clean. That's just going to result in a triple right there.
Oh, dead drop on that L.
Who's the problem? How's he going to solve this here? Going to get that?
Yeah,
Okay,
open it right,
perfectly.
use that box, yep.
Yeah. Oh, and 2 boxes in a row. That's perfect. But now he needs an eyepiece over there on column 2. And what a time for a mini drought here. Yeah, so he just gives up waiting for it. And now it's gone from a mini drought to a full-blown drought. There's the eyepiece, finally.
Yeah, managing to keep that clean, keeping the damage to a minimum.
All right. Xeno not quite Tetris ready yet.
Oh, there it is. Boom, Tetris, simul Tetris. Dog with a 666, 06.
But Xeno now got to do a little bit of cleaning here, but
Oh,
getting some
hanging the
unfortunate
T.
pieces.
Oh,
Yeah.
another missed drop. Okay, can Xeno survive this?
Xeno, can they survive? They need some amazing play over here. Wow, didn't decide to put the eyepiece right in there.
Oh
The
no,
pieces
that's not
have
going to be
the right ones.
survivable. And Dog is going to take the match.
Yeah, so 3 top outs right there for Xeno, but obviously you can see here, seeded 23. They played an amazing tournament. Congratulations to Xeno, well played.
And Dog will advance, but yeah, what a great showing from Xeno there. Actually having a lead for much of that round. Okay, now up on top, SV opening a 1 Tetris lead.
But again,
Both
you
players
know,
having to do a bit of digging here to open up the well, and Cobalt is Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Cobalt.
you know, you talked about Xeno having that lead, but that's just a great example right there of how much like a single piece that maybe the RNG gets you or a misdrop, and one bad piece sometimes spirals so quickly into disaster. And that's so not only do you have to adjust for the mistake, but you have to react to the mistake and play with a landscape that you weren't prepared to play with. You were expecting it to look a certain way in your mind, and as soon as the wrong piece goes to the wrong place, you have to make that adjustment so fast.
Yeah, and I think there's something about the aggressive play style that we've seen in SV where it's like, if you play that aggressively, eventually you're going to get acclimated to it and know how to get out of just the worst stuff. So there may be like another level of survival that's gained by playing so risky. Okay, so SV about to max, is on kill screen.
And boom, there's the
Tetris
kill
for
screen
Cobalt. So
transition. Yeah.
Double kill screen here for, kill screen for each player here.
Let's see if we're going to need a super kill screen here, because
Yeah.
both of these players playing so well, and they're even. Look at that, 56% rate, 51% rate.
They can both survive. Cobalt's going to have to get that open again to survive.
And it's
Good
not
flat
even-
burns. That's what you want to see.
And it's not even about the physical capability of getting the piece all the way to the side. It's also just being able to process where the pieces are what they're gonna create at this speed.
Oh, the left side's going to be a problem for Cobalt. I don't think Cobalt's going to survive that. And SV's going to take the round and the match.
And you can see SV, one of our last remaining foreign players here, all the way out from the UK. Great job to SV, but also great job to
Great
Cobalt.
showing from Cobalt. Just showing amazing progress. And, as Scout said in the pregame show, a player that didn't really play a whole lot and then just, focused on content creation, started playing recently, and amazing performance coming into this. So a round of applause for Cobalt. We want to see more Cobalt in the future.
Yeah, and you saying that is just, it's one of those things that the future of Classic Tetris is so bright right now, because we keep getting so many more players into the scene and so much new talent. And shout outs to everybody spreading the Tetris love on social media and through YouTube, on the Classic Tetris channel, exposing so many people to this wonderful, wonderful genre of esport.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm your favorite onward host Sharky, and I want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this match, then be sure to leave a like, comment down what was your favorite moment, and if you want to stay up to date on all things CTWC 2023 and beyond, then be sure to subscribe with notifications so you get notified each time another video is uploaded. With that being said, I want to keep it short and sweet. It's kind of become a running trend nowadays, but I want to talk about two of our players that managed to advance out of this particular matchup, and that is going to be Dog versus SV. Now, in the final match of round 0, I kind of talked about SV as a player and how he's one of the players to look out for. And now SV has one of the biggest roadblocks that really any player in the tournament can have, and that's going up against the two-time world champion Dog. Dog, as we know, is an incredibly strong and consistent player, and throughout competitive history, we all know that he has the tendency to play better as the game progresses. That was a big thing that James Chen and Tang had said way back in 2020, is that as soon as Dog reached the post-transition, he becomes unleashed. And SV, as I mentioned, he's one of the players, the few UK players that still has a chance to take the trophy. I mean, still has a lot of path thing to go through. Dog is just a round 2 matchup. This isn't even top 8. This isn't, top 4 or anything. This is just a round 2 matchup. So SV is going to have to pull off a relatively early tournament upset up against the two-time world champion if he hopes to advance. But I just kind of want to bring your attention to that so you can have it on your minds whenever you do see these two players eventually play up against each other. And who knows what can happen. I mean, we've seen plenty of upsets in this tournament alone. And hey, what's another one? But with that being said, that's going to do it for today's video. I am going to say a couple of words from one of our sponsors, which once again, we cannot do this without all of you not only contributing to the prize pools, but the sponsors helping us run CTWC. It means a lot, and if you do want to contribute to the prize pool, still have a chance to bump up, the already existing massive prize pool, then all that relevant information will be linked down in the description below. Anyways, I'm your favorite water host Sharky, and after this sponsor read, I hope you all have a absolutely fantastic day. CTWC 2023 is sponsored by Enhance, the makers of Tetris Effect Connected. Tetris Effect Connected is a game that is on just about every platform you could think of. But not only does it have modern versions to play, especially the Journey Mode, Zone Battle, and Score Attack, but it even has Classic Score Attack, or as we commonly know as Classic Tetris, ingrained into the game itself, so you can play up against people online, or you can get some practice by yourself. Be sure to check it out on various platforms, whether it be Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and get connected today.